Hey, what's up, Spiritual Hooligan? You know you're a spiritual hooligan when you question everything and you don't follow the spiritual traditions and the cultural dogma just because you're quote unquote supposed to. My name is Matthew Ferry and I'm bringing you your daily enlightenment. It's your moment to pause, to slow down, and to get connected with enlightened perspectives. I want to help you to quiet your mind and restore your peace. To do that, you must begin to let go of the idea that following the rules because everybody else is following the rules is the right thing to do. And you've got to get in the habit of questioning everything. Everything that you are, everything that you've done, everything that you say is right, say is wrong, etc., etc. All that stuff goes on the table. When you're a spiritual hooligan, your goal is to be at peace and to be prosperous. So you want to live with enlightened prosperity. That means that you want to know that all is well and you want to experience living well. Both are part of the package for a spiritual hooligan. So we're doing a series right now of You Know You're a Spiritual Hooligan When, and this particular one today is You Know You're a Spiritual Hooligan When You Question Everything and you don't follow the spiritual traditions or cultural dogma just because you're supposed to. You want to think about it like this. You are literally the next iteration of humanity. And I know you hear me say that a lot. I'm just hoping that somehow it sinks in. You are reaching for the highest states of consciousness. That does not make you the norm. That makes you the outlier, the anomaly. The traditions of the past, they got us so far, right? Christianity and Buddhism and Hinduism and Muslim and Taoism and Zen and all of these things, phenomenal. They pushed us. There's even all these New Age traditions that we've been exposed to. They pushed us to where we are. But you, my friend, are taking us to the next level. And you're doing that by achieving peace and joy and love and flow and certainty. And you're doing it through achieving greater states of inner integrity and outer integrity. So you need to just start to take everything and flip it on its ear, because the traditions are going to say the outer world is not important. Bullshit. The outer world is what you're here experiencing. It muscle tests strong that you are a soul having a vacation here on earth. So to discount the outer experience is absurd. Organizing the outer experience, your work, your family, your relationships, your money, your health, the holidays you take, the things you do for fun, getting that organized, systemized, and operating with integrity is paramount. But overemphasizing that will actually feel terrible for you. So for you, you're enlightened prosperity. So you're optimizing your inner state, working on your inner integrity, and you're optimizing the outer state, working on your outer integrity. Both are valuable, both are effective, and both will help you to experience the peace and the joy that you want. The old ways need to be updated by you. Following the old traditions worked fairly well for you in the past, but they don't take you all the way. Are you experience a completely pervasive, quiet mind, even in the bullshit of life, even at Thanksgiving dinner with the crazy people who are attending, or out in the work world? I would say for most people that I come across, the answer is no. The old traditions work fairly well. The New Age spiritual principles work fairly well. But do they get you all the way to the enlightened state? I don't think so. And the old traditions will say, in order to get to the enlightened state, you have to renounce the world. And I will tell you that that's not true either. I'm living proof. I've got a whole bunch of clients who are living proof. They are living with a completely quiet mind. They are experiencing and seeing the pervasive oneness. And they're also living epic lives. So you're going to have to question everything. You're going to have to experiment. You're going to have to follow your own instincts if you're going to live a fully enlightened life, participating in society. So think about it in this way. Culture is survival. Culture is about fitting in and not rocking the boat so that we can all survive together easier. But you're not in a survival situation. Your survival's already set. I mean, you're so set that you probably couldn't even kill yourself without having society interfere or intervene or try to save you in some way. That is some seriously all ready to go survival. You don't have to worry about it. That's how set your survival is. So culture is not relevant to you. Now, do you break the rules and put yourself into a degraded situation? No. But I suspect that there's a whole bunch of rules that you're following to fit in that actually degrade you. You're doing it to fit in, to look good, to be right, to follow the social norms. All of that stuff needs to be re-examined, and most of it needs to get thrown out. In most cases, it is a limitation to your goal of having a quiet mind, to be peaceful, to be joyous. It's a limitation for you to follow the rules that you were taught by your parents, by school, by your religions, by your culture, by the people that you grew up with. In most cases, following the rules that you have been following will rob you of the peace that you desire. Question everything, spiritual hooligan. Question everything. Don't believe what I say. 100% put everything that I say to the test. Do not believe anything that I say. That would be ludicrous. But don't believe what you say either. Don't believe anything. Put it to the test. Experiment. But here's the thing. Don't fight against. Don't resist. That's crazy. If you fight against and you resist and you make other people's rules wrong, well, now all you're doing is putting yourself into a survival situation. Just recognize that everything is an illusion. Everything is just an agreement. What you grant your attention to and give agreement to will either debilitate you or empower you. You get to choose. So my question for you today is, what rules are you following that are debilitating you? And what rules are you going to look at giving up as of today? Will you leave me a comment down below? I want to know. My name is Matthew Ferry, author of Quiet Mind, Epic Life. And it would mean a lot to me if you would like this video. You watched it all the way through. You listened to the podcast all the way through. Like this. Let other people know, hey, this is something that is good. You should check it out. Share it with the people in your life. And comment. You can also subscribe to my channel. I put out a new daily enlightenment every day. And come over and join us on Facebook. We got a rambunctious group of people there in the Spiritual Hooligans Facebook group. Ask to be invited in. Answer a bunch of questions and we'll let you in, okay? And then finally, I just want to say this. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in to this daily enlightenment.